What do you think, guys? Looking around. Oh. Best friend in the world. I've had enough of winter sports personally. On a clear day here you can see Mt.Fuji in the distance. I mean, it is a clear day, but the sun's blaring out that way. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we want to go.
I don't think it is.
Is it that?
Not far.
Starbucks. Hooters. Oh. Oh. They're massive, aren't they? What's in this one? Say hello.
Hello. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. A lot of people, yeah. Not short of people in Tokyo. Hello. Hey. This place is big. Look at this place. I've seen lots of baseball pitches around Tokyo. Didn't realise they were so into baseball. Now it's called Unio Park. I might be saying that wrong. It's the biggest park in Tokyo, so yeah, it should be quite interesting. Main museum of Japan. Don't think I'm gonna get time to explore it though. It's the Statue of Treason. That's what I wanted. But it's next to the museum and you have to pay to go in, and I only really want to look at the trees. But I think I'm going to get another chance later, so in another place where there's more blossoming, so I'll do that. Japan showing their mutual interest with America, because America have always been good to the Japanese. I don't have time for this either, and I've seen pandas before anyway. Still pretty cool. I think I'm about to enter a shrine. 1651. So there's this thing. There's probably Buddha in there. Some people are just washing their hands with some kind of water in some kind of ritual way there. Cool, let's check it out. Another kind of ritual they're doing. Throwing coins in there and then clapping, then bowing. That was interesting. I don't think it's Buddhism, you know. I think Japan have another religion. I forget what it is. I'll find out more. In a lot more hotter place because I'm the only one here that just has my shirt on. To me this is hot. Look at this place. So this is the kind of fox god that they have. I read up about. Scares away something for a good harvest. Scares away some kind of animals. And this thing here. So they give some money to some fox guy and ask for it to be scare off whatever it needs to scare off, as far as I know. These are cherry blossom trees, so you can imagine how this place looks when all the cherry blossom comes out. It'll be very pretty, but hopefully I'll get to see it later on in the trip, see something along these lines in the park. A bit of this park is a river and a fish market for in the middle. Sadly I don't like fish. I have one of these fox places everywhere. There's a ring and a bow of some description. This is a moment I wish I was in a relationship. Whoa. Film around here, mate. Look at this place. taken a lot of work trying to get to this tower. There it is. This is a fold-out bed here. Very traditionally Japanese. Fortunately, I booked the place in like Party Central, so I don't think I'm going to sleep much tonight. You get to see Mt.Fuji or not is very weather dependent. Just driving past it now. So I better take some pictures. I might get a better view later, but just in case I can't see it later. Here it is. Mount Fuji, an active volcano. Interesting place to have a roller coaster. Kind of doesn't fit in tune with the natural beauty there, but you know, each to their own. So lucky I can see it.
I think we should all get another picture, do you?
Got a Batman in Japan.
How long ago do you reckon? It must have been snow.
Treacherous, icy road here. Any less treacherous, is it? I'm happy going on. One of us is definitely going to slip at some point now. We're having a very traditional Japanese experience here, I guess. It's like a bar, but behind the bar is a kitchen. Reading this lovely menu here. It's quite self-explanatory, really. You see why, you know, when you come to England and all the Japanese and that, they take pictures of everything. We're doing the same thing. Look at this. Seat in here. This building's incredible though. This is like a proper Japanese experience, this is.
Yeah.
Barman. Say hello for me. Rare to see a barman and a chef at the same time. This is a great idea. Let's do it at home.
Hotel, we want like an Airbnb.
Just gonna have to film our barman here. He has a fag on the go. He's a chef, keep in mind as well. He's cooking our food. Got a fag on the go and on the phone, so he loves it. They are somewhat laughing at the camembert offer there. Okay, look at that. Wouldn't expect camembert in Japan. Bar mat. They got the chef behind here. He's doing the pot wash, cooking, the bar work, and the waitering. That's a lot. Bar work and the waitering. That's a lot. What's that? Here we go. What is it? What's it?
You're supposed to show it.
That's alright. It's alright. Japanese shots going here. Oh dear, what we got ourselves in for.
I don't know.
Anyone that knows me knows I don't like fish, let alone raw fish. And we've given it as a present.
Soy sauce?
We've been given this as a present, so here goes.
Delicious.
Nice. Yeah. That's right, actually. After us here, what are you thinking, mate?
How do I eat?
Here we go. Taste that. Always stuck it in the butter there. Whatever it is. Good. Yeah? Alright, here we go.
Oishi.
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 What is it?
Can she have some water?
But
No, they ain't interested. Look, we've got our beers, and he's making us do Japanese wine. We're only going to come for a couple, but bonjour. Hopefully not rained off today. I'm here. Yeah, rained off today. Cheesy. We're going to visit the shrine today in Kyoto for the fox god. I don't think I'm going to be allowed much pictures in there, so I'll do a little film now. There we go. It's funny how we treat foxes in England, and they literally get worshipped here in Japan. That was in Tokyo. They were doing the same thing. Not meowing now. Already,
About half an hour.
Well, they're doing it, aren't they? I think we've
Chose the wrong route.
in China, me and these guys went on a journey to a Buddha. So well over 1,000 steps. Starting to look the same way. Whoa! Kyoto.
Yeah, you can light a candle like in a shirt.
Bottoms up.
What's it?
Shot. Can buy. That is interesting. Ooze.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't really film him, but okay. Video it. So it rained the other day, and it made my trainers look brand new. Yesterday, the very clean Japanese rain. Japanese whiskey. I hate whiskey. But when in Rome. See, this is what I like. The little narrow streets, the old buildings. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh. Place incredible. What date do you reckon that car dates to?
No, I don't think it is.
I don't think I've managed to get any of the old-fashioned things on my Snapchat. There you go.
What, do you have to pin it on?
Break off a bad relationship or instigate a new good one by climbing through this tunnel. Just pay £3.50 for this coffee. This mound is for Korean soldiers. Ears and noses are buried in this mound here of Korean soldiers that the Japanese have mutilated, praying. A bit like a train station, isn't it? Just trying to. It's okay, I'm walking with it. It's amazing when the cherries are blossoming.
Careful, man. You know, you ring the bell?
No, I cannot. Bell high. I can it. Is it outside or
And they clap their hands.
Yeah.
I can't.
He's
So
ringing the
it's
bell.
about to ring. What does this do?
Oh, the ring. They will bear for something. They have it.
Tell a story.
They have a system, no, yeah, like a system, like to pay the money.
Look at that.
Then now to take a picture.
You.
To the back, and you could be a walking journal holder.
Cherry blossom.
Oh my god, I read the worst thing yesterday. So this guy in Australia, he was
Hello, stop washing so I can take a picture.
that was like a first minute.
Gonna film these streets because they're quite quaint, aren't they? Really. Does look good. This is Kyoto Castle. This is like the Tokyo one. Look at this. To finally have a proper sized beer and proper food. The old pub where you could smoke in pubs, having a pint, a bit like the old Fairmile Social Club that I used to go to.
Very cool in a British pub.
Yeah, and we got chopsticks, that's the only difference. Welcome to Hiroshima. Trams. Streets are a lot quieter here. Interesting. This is quite crazy. The rest of Japan's been absolutely mentally busy, and come to Hiroshima, it's like a ghost town. What's happening? You underestimated Hiroshima. Apparently it's one of the greatest places to like really be. One of the reasons is trams. You got these things. I love trams. Students just cycling and wanting to hit me everywhere. So they don't cycle on the road here, they cycle on the pavements, which is I don't know if that's good or bad, depends if I'm driving. It's £30 a night, ensuite and a big double bed. Right here you're looking at the city hall. So obviously Hiroshima maybe quite a pretty cool city today, but it'll always be remembered for the atomic bomb. So the atomic bomb, it was detonated some 200 meters directly above this building here, and everything within a 2-mile radius was turned into complete ashes. Now this building managed to keep in a bit of tact, and it's reinforced today by scaffolds, poles there. But yeah, incredible. This sucks. The main building of the Peace Memorial Museum is undergoing earthquake proofing and renovations. Typical. was a very hard-hitting museum. They had still a small one there. They're not very happy with America, saying that Japan was already near to its end. It was in a bad place, but the real reason that America dropped the bomb was a show of might to the Soviet Union, which is potentially true. I'm sure there's a lot of factors and you could argue it. But yeah, the effects on the people were very shocking, you know, with radiation, skin falling off, hair coming off, and just how huge of an effect it had. So that bomb, I mean, everything turned to ashes within 2 miles radius, but a lot more people died, so they reckon about 150,000, and ultimately from radiation poison, 100,000 more from radiation poison that was left from the bomb. So nuclear weapons, everyone. It's good that I've gone from Korea, you know, they've having a nuclear weapon crisis now, but yeah, what America did by trying to intimidate the Soviet Union and stop their spread of influence before they had a chance, the Soviet Union had a chance to take over Japan. They wanted to get in there first and stop the spread of communism. That's what they were saying here. But then what ultimately done is caused a huge arms race for nuclear weapons, and now, you know, Russia, United Kingdom, France, everyone has nuclear weapons because they've seen the devastation it's caused, and what America have done, they've kind of forced people into that situation. That they gave was that America spent a lot of money on this weapons testing, but according to Japan, they really needed to see some kind of result of these weapons testing, as people spent a lot of money on it and they weren't very happy if it was if it was a waste of time. But they have shown letters to kind of show this. So yeah, it was certainly a very yeah, they weren't very happy with the Americans, understandably. Yeah. You know what, you got to kind of look at it from the other perspective, you know. Japan were far from friendly, and it was going to be a long war, so, you know, were they kind of forced into that situation? Partly forced into that situation, America. I guess you could argue that they were. So, I don't know, really. You could argue it all day, really. Just as sad that the victims were the civilians here. The problem with that museum is that they were very understandably hated what America did, but they kind of left out all the atrocities the Japanese were committing, and you know, that was kind of forgotten about here, ironically. I wonder if there's any radiation still going through that river. These little trees here along the river, you can just about make them out, are cherry trees, and you can imagine in cherry blossoming season, very pretty. Decided I was going to pay to go to the top of this tower. I didn't quite realise it wasn't a lift though. They kept that bit quiet. Oh, stairs after stairs. Regretting that wine now, regretting that wine. Getting there. So they've literally got a slide for the way down. Actually, slide. Okay, so this sounds kind of crazy, but this place completely reminds me of Edinburgh. With the mountains in the background, the trams, the cold wind. Yeah, it's like another Edinburgh. Interesting. Maybe less old buildings. Osaka may potentially be beating well, I don't know. Look at these crazy buildings, man. Anyway, I'm in Osaka. It's like another Tokyo. For my friends in this train station. Only thing is, there's about 4 layers and the shopping mall. Goodness knows how many stations. It's huge. Complete maze, man. It's all over the place. Here has about every floor has about 100 exits, and there's a lot of floors. This place is, oh man, it's like a maze. It's crazy. I think that Tokyo was looking quiet. It does get busy in London. It does get very busy, but it's nice when you know when you're going. When you don't, it's hell. It's like a battle. Right, where am I now? In Osaka. Saturday in Japan, it goes mental. Whereas funnily enough in London it's actually quite quiet on the Saturday. It goes a lot quieter. Interesting, eh? I wonder what the population is here. Hello? Do you mind getting a picture of me? Really? Spider-Man! Oh. Top, I have to come back tomorrow. No! Boat cruise? What is this thing? It's a bit like being in a computer game walking around Osaka, isn't it? Band playing on the river there, and like a strange version of London Eye. This is like you just layer this and then put it under something to, I don't know, it's just, I think it's like I don't know what it is. But it looks good. How's your fish?
Beautiful fish pie.
In Japan they just assume that you like fish, so what they do is not put it on the menu when you order it. They just chuck a load of fish in meals. And not everyone's a sea lover like all 3 of us really. I asked for a vegetarian here and they put octopus in it, so we can't eat it. Raspberry Kit Kat, another Kit Kat, banana Kit Kat, Pistachio Kit Kat. Why have we not got these Kit Kats at home? They like their green tea, the most bland thing dessert you can get, but they like it. Oh, the crab's moving. Yeah, that crab over here. That one has quite got in the boiler yet.
You can't even see it. No, it's just... no, but I mean...
Bonjour.
I'll pretend to.
Origami. Oh jeez, that is a bit creepy.
I was gonna ask.
Really getting a headache working my way around this stuff. There's too much information going on. So there you are in the bar, and then you look at the ceiling. Woo! Boobies, boobies for the camera. Konnichiwa. 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 Say konnichiwa, Rodney. Konnichiwa.
Make haters kiss their teeth, can't buy the snoop. I had to back, you know how I do. Two-tone with the powder blue. The club. If you ain't taking shots, get the fuck out the club. If you ain't taking shots, get the fuck out the club. If you ain't taking shots, get the fuck out the club. Wake up in the morning feeling.
This is the castle in Osaka. Nice. It's quite bad really, because I just booked Thailand a couple of days ago, and you know, the sun's really coming out here now, and cherry blossoms are coming out soon. Kind of regret not just staying around here really. Part of me is tempted just to stay, but well, it's a bit of a waste of money that then, isn't it? There we go. That's the way it is, I guess. We have a second wall. Should probably stay at this hotel. There it is, Osaka Castle. King of the castle. Can't really see that well with the sun. Nice little moat there, call it. People invading this place. Mate.
Have you ever had any of them? Say before?
What, England?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Gonna try and barge through these lots soon.
That looks like a cheese tart thing.
I almost feel like we're gonna get in a mosh pit. Time to say sayonara, Japan. Sayonara, Japan.